Hey there, it's Rachel with Rachel Freebairn Fitness, and welcome to part 3 of my series on heart health for beginners. Today, I want to give you my top 15 picks for a heart healthy diet, and I want you to learn a little bit about why they're good for your heart, so that maybe you'll make a couple of different healthy choices next time you go shopping if you're not already doing so. So earlier, I just counted. I was down in the kitchen and I have 10 of the 15 foods on my list in my cabinets and fridge right now. So I was pretty proud of myself for that. So I'm actually doing what I'm preaching. So, all right, first let's get into it and talk about the healthy fats. In part 2, I talked a little bit about unsaturated fats and why they're good for your heart. From my list, this includes avocados, olive oil, salmon, and walnuts. Avocados and olive oil are both monounsaturated fats and are considered good fat, and they can help lower your bad cholesterol. If you don't like avocados, like I don't, I'm probably the only one, but I'm trying to incorporate them more and learn to love them. But if you don't like them, try incorporating other things like walnuts or sunflower oil, and you can get the same effects from those. Next up is salmon, which is a great source of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s benefit the heart by decreasing triglyceride levels, and they can help slow down plaque buildup within the arteries. You can also try other fish like tuna, trout, sardines, and mackerel. Next, we'll talk about foods that are higher in potassium. So, when you think of foods that are rich in potassium, you instantly think of bananas, right? That comes to mind. But also, dairy products are high in potassium. And by choosing low fat or fat free milk or yogurt, you get little to no saturated fat. Just be sure to watch out for products that are higher in sugar, because when you go low fat, that tends to be what happens. So just look out for that. And alternate options are oranges or potatoes are good sources of potassium. Then there's fiber. I think we all know what fiber does for us. It helps keep us full as well as keep things moving. It helps keep us regular, if you will. But for heart health, it can also help lower blood cholesterol levels, the risk of heart disease, stroke, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. So for fiber, we have broccoli, chickpeas, flax, oats, raspberries, and spinach. And all of these are high in fiber, but they're also high in other nutrients as well. So with broccoli, for example, you're also getting a good dose of potassium and vitamin E. And then flax seeds also have anti-inflammatory properties. And studies show that nutrients in flax seeds can help prevent and lower high blood pressure too. So I like to add 1 or 2 tablespoons either of ground flaxseed to a smoothie, or I add it into a shake that I'm making and blend it up real good. So that's a good way to incorporate it into your diet. And then oats have a type of fiber called beta glucan, and that helps lower your bad cholesterol. To get the full benefits of oats, though, try to stay away from instant oatmeal, which is processed and full of sugars, and instead go for old-fashioned or quick cooking oats. Next, we'll talk about resveratrol. I hope I said that right. Sometimes I mess that up. But it helps keep platelets in your blood from sticking together, and that's how blood clots are formed, which can lead to heart attack. This can be found in red grapes, black grapes, and red wine. Now, if you don't drink, I don't want you to go out and start drinking. But if you do, a glass of red wine a night is supposed to provide some heart healthy benefits. I've seen studies both ways, so please discuss the benefits of wine with your doctor, which goes for all of this advice. You know, I'm not a doctor, so if you are on medications or your doctor has you on a specific diet, please continue to follow what they tell you, okay? Just let's keep that in mind here. And then finally, we have flavonoids, which are plant chemicals and are known to help suppress inflammation. And that can help reduce plaque buildup within your arteries. And so you can find flavonoids in green tea as well as in dark chocolate. So see, I saved the best options for last, right? Where I'm talking about red wine and chocolate. So heart healthy doesn't have to be boring, and you're not going to be deprived. Cocoa is rich in flavonols, which helps lower the blood pressure and prevent blood clots. So aim for dark chocolates that are at least 70% cocoa, and that way you'll get more flavonols and less sugar. So that was very quick, but that was my top 15 heart healthy foods. In the blog, I'm going to provide you with a cheat sheet that you can download and print off so you can keep it on hand if you'd like for a quick reference. In the next video in this series, I will give you a list of foods that you should try to stay away from or eat in moderation when it comes to a heart healthy diet. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you soon.